Hello, welcome to Lift class. Today we're going to do our warm-up and then we are mostly looking at doing upper body and core, okay? So we did a lot of stuff with our legs the last part of the week, and we're going to have more leg work later, so let's do upper body today. You're going to need a variety of weights. I have very light weights, 3s, okay? Because when we do a shoulder exercise towards the end, 3s or 5s would be great for that. I'm advising you. And we've got bent over row variations, so you're going to need something for your back. I have 17.5s for that. We're going to need something for a one-armed bicep curl, so I've got my 8s actually for that because it's a lot of reps. So let's see here. We've got chest, core, back, thighs, tries, shoulders. Then we'll come back to core, back and shoulders. Okay, those are what we're looking at doing today. So I have 3s, 5s, 8s, and 17.5s. My 17.5s again will be for my back. So whatever your heavier weights are for your back, maybe it's 10s. So that would be my advice to you. So weight squat ahead of you. We'll get started with a warm up. We are going to be doing like lunges in the warm up just to stretch things out, get things moving. But again, it's going to be primarily upper body. So I will start the timer. You start your watches. I would play some music in the background and then let us begin. All right. Thank you for joining me today, whether you're on live or catching the replay. We're gonna get moving. Great. Now with some squats. Ready, set. There we go. Okay. Beeps are just transitions. We're going into a squat. Now let's add arms. We're gonna come out side, like a Y, and then overhead. Do that again. So we've got T, Y, I. That's what we call it. Toes forward, T if you can, or slightly turn up, that's fine too. Y, and an I. Sometimes your toes turn out a little bit, especially as we're bringing our extremities, our arms into it, overhead like this. It just allows our hips to open it while we keep our chest up. Do one more, and then let's lunge. Regular lunge is nothing fancy. To the back of the room. Step back, step up. Always putting the weight in your front foot, balance on your back, step up into your front heel, protecting your knees. If you have a mat nearby, you're going to want that next, or just a clear space on your floor. You do have push-ups to start. We're going to warm up our chest. Take your time with them. Start on your knees. Like push-ups will come up, so don't burn yourself out on the warm-up. All right, go ahead and get out your mat. So on your knees or on your toes, actually on your knees, everybody on your knees, in tabletop or in a knee plank, push up and come back. It's nice and slow and controlled. You're only going to the depth that your body allows. So if you can, chest to the floor. And if it's just here, it's just here. You may also do these on a wall or a bench. That decreases gravity and makes it a little bit more doable, especially if you're a beginner with push-ups. And there is nothing wrong with that. It takes a while to get push-up strength built up and progressing. Lay all the way down. Forehead's coming on the ground. Feet are on the ground. We're going to lift T, Y, I with our arms, okay? And I know that feels really weird with your head on the ground, but we're going T, Y, I, trying to loosen up our shoulders. Squeeze your back. Warm up our back muscles. We warmed up the chest, now we're warming up the back. Now my range of motion is very slight here. So if you have a little bit of motion and not a lot, that is okay. Big traps, go back to our class yesterday and stretch it out. Okay, everybody come up to stand. Whew. Just a hinge forward. So arms are gonna come straight down from your shoulders. Hinge forward, rise back up. Just like a deadlift. Hinge forward, rise back up. So if your traps are really tight, yesterday we did loosen them up in mind class, you can always go back to it. I should probably go back to it. Fold forward, stretch out your hamstrings, long proud chest, or long proud back, proud chest, long straight back, chin up. Your neck is in line with your spine, and then we're just gonna go into some twists. Torso twists. Leave your mat where it's at. We're gonna use it for our first set of work. First block is push-ups and plank. We're gonna move in a 20-10 time increment. So it's kind of like Tabata. 20 seconds of push-ups, 10 seconds of plank. Put it on repeat. Then we'll stand up and do back exercises. Same kind of concept. 20 seconds of movement, 10 seconds hold. We will get to repeat that whole set. So everything today is going to be repetitions. Okay. All right, starting with our push-ups. So again, knees or toes. Now that you've warmed up your chest, you can come to your toes if you're used to it, if that's where you want to challenge yourself. When we come to our plank, you're either on your knees or your toes. I'd like you in a high plank on your hands, not your elbows. So if you need to, you're starting off in a tabletop push-up, just like this, and you're leaning forward with your chest, letting your weight come forward. Otherwise, you're on your knees or your toes. We go in 4 seconds, 3, 2, 1. Push-ups for 20. Ready, set, go. 20 seconds at 20 reps. So you can go at your own pace. Chest lowers to the floor. Push the ground away from you. Hollow out from your armpits. Squeeze your chest muscles at the top. I want you to get tall when you come up. Last one. You're holding plank here for 10 seconds on your knees or your toes. Again, you can do this on a bench or on a wall. Go ahead, back to your push-ups. This is your second set, and then we're going to stand up. Second set of push-ups, second set of planks. You're doing the best that you can right now. Push the floor away from you. Think tall for your arms, and then hold at the top here for 10 seconds. You'll get a 20-second transition right now. So come up to stand. I'm grabbing my heavy weights. We're going to come down low in a sumo, bend over, and we're going to do a row. Trick here is to try to keep your weights from hitting your hips. If you have big, bulky weights, it's a little more challenging. Otherwise, 10s are good here, 12s. You get down low in your squat, sumo, and row. Row. Shoulder blades squeeze together. So I've got the big, bulky weights. That's what my problem is. But you're rowing, a nice low row here. And now on this one, hold it, squeeze your shoulder blades together. Long neutral spine. Release. An X row. So your feet come more narrow. You're going to make an X, come wide. X, come wide. X, come wide. X, come wide. So you're just crossing over, trying not to clink your weights. 5 more seconds. And now hold. Whew. This hold is a hard one. With these weights, not a good choice today, Trace. But I'm going to stick it out in time. Okay. We're coming back to our push-ups. So, let me restart it. We go right into it. I don't know why. Went right into it. Oh, no. I'm sorry. We have 5 seconds. Back to our push-ups. That whole set again. Ready, set, go push-ups. We're nice and warm now. So think about the weights you just used. Were they good or should you switch? I'm going to switch that X row. I can't hold it with good form for 10 seconds. So changing it up. Your last push-up here, hold plank. Your butt is down. Your back is flat. Come back for your push-ups. I'd love to tell you this is your last set, but it's not. You get 2 more sets of these. So let's stand up and do our back between. You have 5 more seconds here. 3, 2, 1, hold your plank. Flat back, flat down, tilt your hips, and time. Okay, I'm adjusting my weights now. I was definitely feeling powerful today. Grabbing 10s, and I think that will be good. If this really low sumo squat feels funky to you, you can come in into a bent over, but I'd like you to try to get really low. Squat your butt down, open up your hips, and then squeeze shoulder blades, okay? I know sometimes you're gonna hit your thighs, so did you see how I just came out of it a little bit because I was hitting my thighs? Came up, but I'm still bent over. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release, bend over, X, row. You're going wide, palms face the back of the room. They face your body. I am alternating crisscrosses, right, left, right. You can do it fine, if not, no big deal. Ready, set, hold for 10. And time. Release the weights, rest for 20. We got one more set of all of that again. Did you use the right weight? That was much better. So this is your time to assess. This is your time to pump yourself up for your last set of push-ups. Then we go into biceps and triceps when we're done with this chest and back set, okay? Push-ups, ready, set, begin. Take your way down and go. Focus on your form. Focus on squeezing your muscles. Make them work. Hold your plank. Tilt your hips towards your chin. Keep your butt low. Hands are directly underneath your shoulders. Feet are about hip width. Back to push-ups. Go. I have a really good stretch for this when we're done. We're doing it. Remind me, put it in the chat box, or text me if I forget to do the really great stretch. Okay, in your plank, hold it. Hands directly underneath your shoulders, back flat, that was quick, and time. Okay, bent over rolls are next. Adjust your weight, we're coming down low. So, I was coming down here, then I kind of lifted my butt so that my thighs got out of my way. So I'm still bent in half. I'm gonna do it sideways so you can see. Start out down low, squat, pull. If your thighs are in your way, lift your butt just a little bit, there you go. Okay, but keep your chest facing the ground and your back facing the ceiling. Your palms are turned inside each other, okay, knuckles facing in. Last one, hold. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Your X row. Feet are hip width. Cross, pull, making goalposts. Elbows to the ceiling. Palms facing you. Knuckles facing away from you and hold. Try to squeeze your shoulder blades together, elbows bent, long neck. And release. Okay, I'm lightening up and going to 8s. Whew. We have 1 bicep curl. Take the weight in your left hand. We're gonna do, sorry, don't do that. 7 halfway up curls. 7 halfway down curls. And then 7 full curls, okay? So when I say halfway up, I mean stop right there, 90 degrees. Okay, it's a very small arch. And when I say halfway down, top down halfway. The hardest part is stopping yourself. I need you to watch your elbow. We have 40 seconds to do 21. So we have 7 low, 7 high, 7 full. Palms facing forward. Ready, set, go low for 7. 7, 6, 5, 4, keep it low. 3, 2, 1, come up, come down now. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, all the way down, all the way up. You've got 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You still have 5 more seconds if you're a little bit behind me. So finish off, okay? 20 seconds to walk and breathe. That's plenty of time, okay? Enjoy it. If you need to finish up your curls, finish up your curls. But that was that took me 30 seconds, so hopefully you were close to that. We're gonna do the other side, okay? Lower 7, top 7, full 7. Elbow tucked into your side. Ready, set, go. Low for 7, 6, 5, lots of control here. 4, 3, 2, 1, go all the way up. Now come halfway down. 7, 6, elbow tucked in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower all the way down. Full curl for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You've got 4 seconds left, and then you get a 20-second rest. So really, you have 24 seconds. Okay, we're coming down for triceps. We're doing the same thing. I would suggest if you're still getting used to tricep push-ups to come to a knee tabletop position. We have 7 bottom, 7 top, 7 full. So bottom is gonna look like this. 7, 6, if you're on your knees. Top is gonna look like this. Okay, little, and then full. If you're on your knees in a knee plank, we start low 7 here. Okay, then we come top 7 here, and then you're from the ground up. So adjust your knees, your stance as needed. I'm gonna restart the clock, you got 40 seconds, okay? Ready? We're just gonna do our best here, because I know it's not gonna be beautiful all the time, but that's okay. We can try. Here. Go. Take your 7 low, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, your own count here. And your full tricep push-ups. Oh, I'm coming to my knees for this one. So I did, finish for finishing. We're doing this whole set 2 more times, FYI, okay? You're not done yet. You're gonna end up doing 63 of those. And 63 curls. When you're done, stand up. We're coming back to our biceps. If you need to switch out your weight or change it up, please do. Anyways, for the triceps, I was doing, well, here we go. Let's go 7 low first. We'll get to triceps later. Biceps, left arm, low for 7. Count out loud. Elbows tucked in, go high. Go full when you're done with those. You have time, keep going. And when you're ready, switch arms. That was a timer, but you have time. If you want to finish, you just have less rest time, okay? Especially if you have like a heavy, you went with the heavy weight, if you want a little heavier. Take your time, take a full minute if you need to, okay? And then rest. We're moving over to your right arm. Bottom for 7, ready, set, begin. Count it out. Then you up top. Then you go full. And then when you're done, you rest. We're gonna come down for triceps, so I guess you can prep yourself for that when you're done, okay? Same thing, so what I was saying is that I did knee plank, for my low, knee plank for my high, and then I had to go to all fours and do a tabletop position for the full set. I used to be able to do these really well, and I can tell that I took a break. I used to do them all the time, and when it was PIO class, we don't do them as much anymore. So start with your low, ready, set, go. 7 of them. Then come to your high. And then do your full. Moral of the story is I'm building my strength back, and if you're still trying to figure this one out, elbows tight to your body, then do what you gotta do. Oh, and I remember I did these last night too. I had class in person last night, and that was one of the things, the tricep push-up crouch backs. I did cardio countdown, and we did those, so. If you're keeping on going, keep it on going. If you're done, stand up. Back to bicep curls one more time with this set, and then we're moving on to shoulders. So you have one more set to go, that's it, okay? Left hand, low for 7, count them out. Top for 7. Full for 7. You pick a good weight. I'm thinking I should have gone heavier on this last set, but that's okay. Next time I do this class, I'll have to remember that. And remember, if there is a next time for this class for you, you can do this again on repeat anytime you want. If you're just like, oh, I really like the upper body work, you do all the muscle groups, it's great. You like the 7s, you like the tricep push-ups, or maybe you don't, but you like the rest, it's fine too. Come back to this class, it's yours. All right, 5 more seconds, we'll do the other side. Remember to keep your elbow tucked in tight. Use your bicep for low for 7. Top for 7. Remember to keep your core tight, your shoulders over your hips. Try not to rock your body. And your full curl. So are you counting backwards or are you counting up? Have you ever done that? Like notice, do you count down from 7 or do you count up to 7? I'm always a count down. I like to know how many I've done to get to 1. How close am I to 1? Everybody's different with that one though. And sometimes I change it up. So triceps, get ready, last set. If you're doing them on your toes, you're my new hero. So low for 7, go, count them out. You try tops on my toes. Oh, nope. Your armpits should have like no air in them right now. They should be so, your arms are so tight to your body, your armpits can't get any air. Elbows are tucked in tight. Side profile. Oh, I didn't even beat the clock on those. I took a little pause. Okay, let's go shoulders. You guys, light weights, even no weights for this one, to be quite honest. We are going to make an L. You're going to have your right arm here, and your left arm is going to open and shut for 10. Okay, then we're going to do the other side for 10. All right. If you finish 10 in 30 seconds, you get a break. Otherwise, we go right, we go left, and then you get a 15-second break. And then we do a pull back retraction with our shoulders. So again, a lightweight probably here. I'm gonna start with 3s and see how it feels, if I can go up to 5s or not, okay? So you're holding bottles, you're holding cups. You're gonna open and shut, ready, set, front raise, right arm stays, left arm's gonna open, shut for 10. You have 10 seconds left, so you can challenge yourself and hold here, or you can release. If you're done, I'd like you to try not to rock your body as we're doing this, okay? So let's go ahead into the other side. Ready, set, go. Right arm open, shut, straight arm, palms facing inwards. Count your 10. All right, if you want to hold it and challenge yourself, we can hold it. You got 5 more seconds, or if you're still roughing it out, rep it out. You get 15-second break right here, okay? That's shoulders. I know, it starts out kind of like, oh, 3s, really, Trace? And then you're like, oh. Maybe you want to move up to 5s, that's fine. All right, we're going to take palms down now. You're going to pull back, squeeze your shoulder blades, rotate up, come back. Ready, set, 45 seconds, no rep count, just go. Pull, retract, lower, reach, pull, roll your shoulders. We've got goalposts going here. Pull, goalposts. Yes, my shoulders are lopsided. If you're like, why does she look crooked? It's because I am. It's just the way my body is designed. It is what it is. So don't lopside yourself. I can't help it. Try to keep yourself even. If the weights are killing you, you're here to here, okay? There's a bit of a burn. Just work on your shoulder joints. Rotation, one more. Shake it off. Here's the thing. We're gonna go through that whole set one more time. That's it, okay? You don't have to do it twice. You're just gonna do this set one more time. And that's shoulders. So choose right now. Are you doing 3s, are you doing 5s, are you doing nones? 0s. You stick with my 3s. Right arm stays, left arm opens. Count at your 10. Okay, you have 9 seconds if you're still going. Either hold your weights or release. I'm going to release. 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. Count at your 10. Your choice to hold or release when you're done. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You get a 15-second break. That's why I decided to hold them. Then we're going back for that 45-second pull, upright, goalposts, lower, and back. So this is all really good joint action. Really good for strengthening around your joints, okay? So hands out in front of you, ready, set, pull back, rotate up, lower, down, extend. Pull, lift, lower, reach. Pull, up, lower, reach, okay? Very boxy, 90 degrees. Okay, so if you're starting to feel tired and your weights are coming in like this at 45, need them out at 90, you can always just release the weights and keep yourself at 90, okay? Reach, pull 90, lift 90, release, reach, pull. We're gonna come down to the floor for the last set of work. Also involving, release, shoulders and back. Okay, swing them out. Little elephant swings, right? We're going into a side plank. You're on your knee or you're on your toe, and we're gonna do a drag reach to the top, or what we call like a snatch, bow and arrow, in a side plank, okay? You can do that with or without a weight. I'm going to do it with an 8, okay? We've got 20 seconds of work, 10-second hold, flip over really quick, do the other side. We'll repeat it twice, okay? So, on your elbow, you hear my dog whining. On your toes, you can have top leg forward or stack them, or you can be on a knee. Bow and arrow. Ready, set, go. You go bow and arrow straight up overhead, release, tap. Bow and arrow, release, tap. So straight in front of your body, right in front of your chest, you pull, release, and what we call a snatch. So it's a flip of the wrist, a flip of the elbow, and hold it here for 10. We're gonna quickly switch over to the other side, and I'm gonna change the profile so you can see me from a side profile. So really quick lower switch. So right up in front of your chest, and then lower tap. Right up in front of your chest, you're making the letter T here. Hold on tight, Tussle. We've only got like a couple more minutes left, buddy. Hold, hold, hold right here. So hopefully you saw a good angle there, what it looks like, right in front of your chest. Release and pause. For 30 seconds, we're gonna do it again. Okay, so this is for you to gather yourself, check yourself, make sure you have the right, correct weight that you want to use for this part, okay? We're gonna do it again, starting on your first side, okay? And then you're done. You should have a nice, warm upper body. We'll stretch out. I told you I'd do a certain stretch today, and we're gonna do it. All right, ready? Set yourself up, side plank. Go ahead and reach. If this bone, the bone arrow without the weight works fine too, so if you want to do this without the weight, just work on your obliques, that's cool too. The weight kind of distracts us from our oblique being lifted and squeezing, but it is lifting and squeezing. Give me one more and then hold it. You're here for 10. 3, 2, 1. Switch quickly. You just roll right over to the other side, okay? I know I make that sound really easy. Some of you it takes a little bit longer. It's okay, take your time. One of my favorite exercises, I know I have like 20 of them, to be one of 20. Hold it up, 10 seconds, this is it. Lift your hip, work your oblique, hold your weight straight up over your shoulder. And time. All right, I told you we'd stretch, we'll turn to stretch. If you have that towel nearby from yesterday, or if you don't have a towel from yesterday, do you have something nearby? Something you can grab behind your back. Pull it end to end. Lift up your chest, lift up your shoulders. And then we're just gonna reach your chest open from all those push-ups. And you rock yourself from side to side. Chest is up off the floor. And we're pulling away from our bottom. We want to lift towards the ceiling with our hands. And that opens up your chest just a little bit. You didn't have a towel, you did your best with that one. Weights out of the way. Goalpost, walk one hand towards your armpit. Scorpion tail, open your chest, your shoulder. It'll help open up your bicep as well. If you need to adjust this hand, move it around a little bit so you can feel it, that's fine. Otherwise, just switch, goalposts, maybe walk that hand up a little bit, other hand comes to your armpit, scorpion tail the other way. Open up your chest, your shoulder, and your bicep. We're gonna reach back into a child's pose. Heels, or bottom towards your heels, walk your hands out ahead of you. Take your left arm, walk it over to the other side. So take your left arm to the right, lean back, open up your lat from our pulls that we did. Switch sides, so we're doing a little angled child's pose here. Reach, 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 pull back. All right, and lastly, for those beautiful tricep push-ups that we did, go ahead and take your hands, tap them on your shoulder blades, come into a child's pose, dig your elbows into the ground. You hear my dogs now. Being demanding. Come to all fours, curl your toes under, walk your hands back towards your feet and roll it on up. Take a nice deep breath. Exhale. If you need to get your triceps more, if you didn't feel it in that child's pose, it's hard to explain, but you want to kind of dig your elbows in the ground. Do a couple of these. My dogs need me. You guys have a great day. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you back here on Friday, kickboxing, tomorrow's catch-up replay, rest day. Bye, guys.